It's another day, the sun is shining. Got to know what's going on around you. Wake up, it's the time to motivate your mind. Come with me, let's make this moment brighter. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Come on and wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise.
Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise. We're up dead early on another Feel Good Friday, and it feels good because you're up with us. My name is Mark Daniels, and I am your host on this morning show, and we're so happy that you're up with us. We've made it to another Friday, everybody. What a week, whether it was Hurricane Milton, whether it was what's going on in the news around the world, whether it's what's happening right here in our own Bahamas. It's been a week, and it's Friday, and we're glad to close it out with you. October, what a month. So many things to remember. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so make sure you're wearing your pink. Mental Health Awareness Day was yesterday, International Mental Health Awareness Day. That's why I'm wearing green. You might have seen people walking around the streets rocking their green to remind you that mental health is not a stigma. It's something that we should all be aware of, cognizant of, and look to reach out to resources and to support. Everybody goes through their little things, right? And we don't always know what people are carrying. Everybody has their little something that they carry. Me included, you included, which is why we have to be gracious to one another. If you see somebody out there who's in need, sit down and talk with them. You may not even know. Check in on your friends, check in on your family, check in on your children. Mental health knows no age, it knows no race, it knows no class or creed. Yeah. It impacts us all, and we have to be our brothers, our sisters, and our children's keeper. Thinking of everybody who may have lost a loved one this week, our condolences to you. Thinking of everybody who's celebrating a life this week. New births, birthdays. I'm going to shout out my mom. Birthday coming up on October 14th on the holiday. We gave you a whole holiday for your birthday, Mom. We love you. We're going to celebrate with you this weekend. I think October is a wonderful month. The summer starts to turn down. Winter may be slowly creeping in. I think there's a cold front coming, bringing those refreshing winds from the north, and the year is slowly winding down to a close. So don't forget, everybody, it's October. December is almost here. You still have time to get through your yearly plans, to get through your checklist, hit your bucket list. Still have a time to make a difference in 2024. Thanks again for joining us this morning. We're going to have a great show today. It's October, so guess what? Bahamas is here to talk about its Bahamas Culinary and Arts Festival. We're looking forward to that. Just lots of good things for the stomach, for the mind, for the soul, right? We're also starting a new monthly series with the National Training Agency called Transforming Lives. We're also going to get details on the entrepreneurial think tank from the Tourism Development Cooperation. Yes, we want to know, how do we get our entrepreneurs empowered? How do we make sure that they're innovative with their ideas and moving forward with their business? And we're also going to look at the segment from the Dragon Boat Race that we had. That's going on this weekend. It's happening at Goodman's Bay. Those who've been training for the Dragon Boat Race, get ready. The battle is on. For those who love that event, you want to go there, mix, mingle, have some food, have a good time. It's a great event for the family. We're going to see you there. You know where else we're going to see you? In Exuma, because next week, Thursday, October 17th, is the Exuma Business Outlook happening at the Grand Isle Resort. We are ready to hear everything that's happening in Exuma. It is bustling. The economy is bustling. There's new projects. The environment of Exuma is so lovely. The people of Exuma is lovely. So make sure you're there. You're tuned in. Either you can be there in person. You can register at tclevents.com. Fly over to Exuma. We'll see you there, or we'll see you online. Now, let's find out what's happening with weather. I hear there's a cold front coming. I don't want to get excited yet, but let's find out from Brother Godfrey Burnside.
This is Weather at Sunrise.
Thank you, Mark, and good morning, Bahamas. Your first look at weather at sunrise. Mark, you said cool front. I'm going to call it a frontal boundary because there's not much change in temperatures, so we call it a frontal boundary. We do have a frontal boundary over the Exuma, Kid Islands, and South this morning. That can trigger off a couple of showers, maybe nice thunderstorm, mainly across the Central Islands. So today, we're looking at a mix of sun and clouds on the warm side, with a few showers, maybe likely thunderstorm, particularly over the northwest and central Bahamas, high temperature reaching 88. Tonight, partly cloudy and mild conditions, with a few nighttime showers, your low going down to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. And some regional highs and lows across the Caribbean. Barbados 91 and 80. In Jamaica 92 and 81. In Trinidad 1978. And the Turks and Caicos Islands 88 and 78. Across North America, Atlanta 77 and 49. In Boston 65 and 54. In Miami 85 and 76. Dallas, Texas 92 and 76. And Toronto, Canada 69 and 51. As you the weekend, pretty nice weekend stuff weather-wise, partly sunny skies, some warm temperatures, but we're going to elevate our rain chances come Monday as some troughing from that frontal boundary will be across the central Bahamas, and that'll trickle off some cloudy conditions with some showers and a possible thunderstorm over the northwest and central Bahamas through most of the week. Temperature daytime will be in the upper 80s, at nighttime in the upper 70s. That pressure up my first look at weather sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Godfrey. It is October, and yes, it's time again for us to descend on Bahamar for its third annual Bahamas Culinary and Arts Festival, happening October 22nd through the 27th. And I'm ready to eat and see wonderful things. We're going to hear all about that. And we got Nadia Bo, she's the Director of Sales and Marketing. We have Brother John Cox, he is the Executive Director of Arts and Culture. And we have Chef and Restaurateur Simeon Hall Jr. here to whip us up some food this morning, right? Welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise. I'm looking for the stove, I'm looking for the fire, I'm looking for something. I know you usually do it down home style, so we got the logs out in the back on the.
Whenever you're ready.
We ready to go.
I'm ready.
Nadia, let's talk about the activities that's happening. What's going on at the Culinary and Arts Festival this year?
Well, thank you so much for having us this morning. There is so much going on, actually. So this year we've actually started from October 22nd to the 27th, as you mentioned. So we've expanded from a 3-day festival to a 6-day festival. Woo. So we actually kick off with Daniel Ballou's signature truffle dinner. That's happening on Tuesday. So that one, unfortunately, right now is already sold out. You know, that was a hot seller. And then we have Marcus. He has his own chef's table on Wednesday. You know, Thursday we have more activations. Friday, which everybody has been asking about, is our Welcome Beach Party featuring a performance by Sir Rod Stewart.
Oh,
so that one is actually a huge deal. That happens over at the Baja Bay Wave Lagoon. So, you know, you get to come out there, eat, drink. It's all inclusive. The SLS team will be out there with all of their favorite restaurants. So Karna, Cleo, Kitsuya, Philia. You also have Marcus represented out there as well. So it's just a full agenda of events throughout the entire weekend. We have so much going on. And the best thing to do is check out our website, festival.bahamar.com, and you'll be able to see and plan out and curate your weekend to exactly what you want it to be. So we've brought back all of the chefs. So we have Marcus Samuelson, we have Dario from Karna, Kitsuya. We also have Amanda Freitag, Carla Hall, our wonderful chef Simeon Hall Jr. Barat. And we have introduced Manit Shahoon. She's from Chopped, so she'll be coming down this year. And we've expanded our beverage component as well. So we actually have invited Mr. Mix himself, so Marv Cunningham. He'll be there and he'll be hosting some events as well. So we're actually super excited for this year.
I am excited. I'm ready to go now.
Please.
And,
You're invited.
I'm going to be there. This feels like the foodie time of year.
Yes.
This feels like the art time of year. There's lots of events happening. What is it about this event that's different? What is it about the Bahama Culinary and Arts Festival?
So I think for us, what we pride ourselves on is that we want to ensure that we showcase the best of not only international talent, but Bahamian talent. So we go out there, we try to find, you know, the best of the best here locally, whether that be food, beverage, arts, visual arts, like all different types of principles that we want to kind of reach out there. So we do want the locals to come on down and experience what we have to offer. You know, on Saturday and Sunday in the Expo, which is over at the Convention Center, we've invited local vendors, artisans, so you will see places like the New Duff, you'll see Relish Socks, you'll see House of Assembly, the Straw Lady, all things straw. So we want everybody to come down and see all of that we have to offer.
I love it. It seems like I just need to get a room at Bahama and just stay there for the week,
you can
right?
have listen, funny you mentioned that. So the Grand Hyatt actually has a room package.
There you go.
If you do purchase a room over that weekend, you get 2 gold weekend passes in your package.
Oh, there you go. Or I could just go and camp out in the art gallery.
It's huge enough to do that, actually. So John will talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So we know that art is a big part of this week, stimulating the visuals. Tell us, what can we expect during this week?
Yeah, so we are, as part of Nadia already mentioned that the festival is now 6 days as opposed to 3. So the first 3 days will be focused on the Fuse Caribbean Art Fair, which is, we're very excited about that. Bahamas has always pushed art and culture as being a part of the DNA of the experience there, and this just kind of further elevates that. Last year, for people who were there, we had 7 countries represented throughout the region. We had 20 booths. This year we have 40. We have about 38 booths with over 40 exhibitors, over 70 artists coming from 14 countries now. So, it's going to be everybody that you know who is kind of moving and shaking in the Bahamian art scene, plus a bunch of artists that you don't know from the region, and some from the States, and some from Mexico, and different places like that. So I think it's really, really, I'm excited by it. We have a whole lot of programming on those first 3 days. We have artist talks, we have demonstrations, we are offering, we really want to bring school kids into the space because of course it's on a Wednesday and most people are at work. Bahamians are going to be at work and they can't come first thing in the morning, but we want to bring school kids through. But for us the big thing is it's a paradigm shift. We're trying to redefine how people see the Bahamas, and not only through the sun, sand, and sea. We're really trying to bring art and culture and history. We were just discussing how rich the Bahamas is, even beyond to the average Bahamian doesn't really understand how complex we are as people in our own history, and these platforms afford us opportunities to be able to do that. One of the highlights is we have this film called The Virtuoso from Small Hope, which is a documentary from Kevin Taylor about Joseph Spence, and that's going to be, we have a Q&A, we're going to be screening that film. We have all kinds of different things. Chris Distillians, a Bassa Band will be playing something special for us on one of the days. It's exciting. We got lots of good stuff.
So it sounds like I'm going to be staying in the art gallery for the week.
I think so. It's large enough to accommodate you.
Yeah, that's okay. I just need a corner, and I can just rest my head on a book.
And then Chef Seminole Jr. can cook for you.
Breakfast, chef. Tell us what's happening this week. What are you doing during the festival?
Well, first of all, I'm so excited to be back. This is my 3rd year, and in the Bahamas, 3 straight is a big deal.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited, and to see that it's growing even bigger this year.
Yeah.
The components of culture are going to be represented. Anybody who knows culture knows that culture is food, art, and music, and we're going to have all 3 there. And when it comes to the food side, then we can show off.
We ready.
We can make sure they know and understand that Bahamian food is something to be celebrated.
Yes.
And so from creating new dishes to making interpretations of the classics, that's what we're going to focus on. And so many of my colleagues are excited, and we've been able to make sure that we have local ingredients, local farmers, local artisans are going to be represented at this event.
I love that. And, when we're talking about the culinary arts, the visual arts, we're aligning Bahamian talent with the international talent. What is it that stands out about Bahamian cuisine? People come and they taste a true down-home dish. What is it that jumps at them? What do they remember?
Well, that's a whole show within itself. If you know me, I can talk about Bahamian food all the time, but the way that we present and season our food is very unique.
Yeah.
We put lime on everything, we pepper salt up everything, and all of those things that we traditionally do, me and my team and the people at SLS and all of the Bahamians that are going to be at this event, you know how we can carry on. And we want people to be excited about that. We want to show the visiting chefs how influential our cuisine is, and then we just want to have a good time and, bring your stretchy pants.
Exactly.
Because you can eat plenty.
I can leave my lime and pepper home because it sounds like we can have that straight. So for somebody who's never been to this festival, what can they expect? What's festival etiquette? How do I get the most out of this week?
Right. So, happy you asked. I think the best thing that you can do after you go on the website, check out the schedule, we have some awesome packages for you, right? So to make it a little bit easier and kind of get you over to all of our flagship events, we have something that we have described as the weekend pass. right? So with the weekend pass, you actually get the access to the Welcome Beach Party featuring Sir Rod Stewart. That's all inclusive. Then you have the after party, which is Marcus After Dark, and that's held at Marcus. Again, all food and drinks included. On Saturday evening, you get to go to a signature chef hosted dinner of your choice. That starts at 7 p.m. And then Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. over at the Convention Center, you can actually enjoy more food, more drinks, more art, more artisans all day in the weekend pass. So like that's the best bang for your buck. That starts at $5.99 plus VAT per person. And I feel like when you go to dinner, you spend about $200 to $300 each anyway. So for $5.99 to get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all inclusive, I think that's a steal.
And you get to sleep in the art gallery, right?
And you can sleep in the corner by John. That's easy.
So for those of us who are ready to purchase our tickets, they're ready to be a part of it, how do we find out more information?
Just head to festival.bahamar.com.
Celebrating culture at the Bahama Culinary and Arts Festival. I like the way you put it. Culture is food, music, art. So we can see it, we can taste it, and then we can feel it. Yeah. We're so excited. We're looking forward to that week. I'll be there in my sleeping bag. Appreciate you all. We'll see you all at the kickoff on October 22nd. Thanks for being here this morning, Mamas at Sunrise.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. You're watching Mamas at Sunrise. Get ready. Food coming in hot. We'll be right back.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
When hurricanes and emergencies strike, timely information can save lives. That's why Alive Business brings you bulk SMS messaging, your essential tool for staying informed and safe. Imagine having critical updates and safety tips delivered right to your phone, anytime and anywhere. With bulk SMS messaging, you can send real-time alerts and updates and timely notifications. When every second counts, count on Alive Business bulk SMS messaging. For more information, contact the experts.
I think we should open a bank account for Bradley.
Why? We already have enough bank accounts.
Well, the boy of age now, he should start learning how to protect his own money.
Protection. At a bank? We can protect our money right in our house.
Mommy, banks have deposit insurance. It'll protect all of your deposits if a bank fails, all the way up to $50,000.
We have deposit insurance?
Yes. By simply opening an account with a bank or credit union that's a member of the Deposit Insurance Corporation. Now, I know what you're thinking. What if the bank or credit union fails, right? But don't worry. Payouts to depositors will be made promptly.
Insurance is important, and your Bahamian dollar deposits are protected by the Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Okay. Let's go open that account.
To learn more, visit our website at www.dic.bs for more information.
We know how important collecting your money can be to the success of your business. Start your relationship with Fidelity today so that we can show you the many options available to you with our merchant services. From click and pay options online to merchant terminals and e-commerce options. We're here to help your business succeed. For more details, speak to one of our business development officers at 356-7764 in Nassau or 352-6676 in Freeport. Visit our website at fidelitygroup.com or visit any of our branches.
I can't believe how big Christopher's gotten. He'll soon be ready for college.
Not at the rate I'm going. I'm praying for an athletic scholarship.
It's never a bad time to start saving. I just started Nicole on a college savings plan. I have options based on her age. It contains a mix of stocks, bonds, however you choose.
Mommy, come push me.
I'm coming.
Girl, how do you know all of this? What's Leno?
Join us for Exuma Business Outlook, October 17th at Grand Isle Resort. Find out what is driving positive change for the future of Exuma. Keynote speaker MP for Exuma and Deputy Prime Minister I. Chester Cooper. Engage with panelists and presenters on better outcomes for the economy, business development, sustainable infrastructure, airports and airlift, technology, and more. Register today at tclevents.com.
Welcome back. The Tourism Development Corporation is hosting an entrepreneurship think tank, and it's happening on Tuesday, October 15th. Here to tell us more all about it is Ian Ferguson. He is the Executive Director of the Tourism Development Corporation. Good morning and welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. We're talking about this entrepreneurship think tank. What's it all about?
So this is coming out of the experience of so many of our visitors, indicating to us at the ministry, at the Tourism Development Corporation, that there are limited options in terms of experiences, activities that they want to do. Right. And so we thought it best to sit with the business community, to sit with the experts, and more importantly, to sit with local businesses, both budding and fledgling entrepreneurs, to talk through, to have some brainstorming around, and to really delve into what's possible, what the opportunities are that really could reap some great benefits for the business community, specifically tourism and hospitality.
And I think it's such an important conversation to have. We are continuing to expand our tourism product. We're attracting more visitors to our shores. Whenever we drive downtown, we see the thousands of cruise ship passengers on a daily. And I'm sure there's people out there thinking, how can I take advantage of this as a business person, as an entrepreneur? I have this idea. Absolutely. And then this is now a forum for them to come together and see how viable it truly is. Eh?
Absolutely. This is the forum, as you indicated. You know, when you have as many as 30,000 visitors traversing the downtown Nassau area alone. Right. We're not even talking Family Islands. We're not even talking stopover. We're just talking cruise passengers. There are so many opportunities. And this is certainly the time to not only, as DPM says quite often, enter the tourism space as a business person, but also this is the time to really grow and expand your existing business as well.
It's a very exciting time. I got a couple business ideas. I need to come
Wonderful.
Show up there. Who are some of the industry professionals that are going to be there in these discussions during the think tank?
All right, so in addition to the Deputy Prime Minister, who will, of course, give his charge and really rally up the troops, ensuring that everyone gets the message that the time is ripe, the opportunities are there. We have 3 exciting panels prepared. And so there's the first one that focuses on really helping that person who is new to business, who has perhaps never experienced business before. So the college student that's in tourism and hospitality, the college student that's in business, the person that just has a dream. So that conversation is around helping them see and understand the opportunities that exist for business, specifically in the blue, green, and orange economies. Awesome. That's going to be a really exciting panel. We have some of the best experts from the Chamber of Commerce, from the Bahamas Development Bank, quite a number of persons that will help them navigate through sometimes the treacherous waters of entrepreneurship. And then there's the Cruise Conversations panel. We're going to have the cruise experts in the room, both the Bahamian and the international cruise experts, and they're going to help us understand what cruisers are looking for. So many people are trying to enter into that market, so they're going to be talking in a very holistic way about what that looks like. Right. And then finally, the conversation around scaling, around expanding, around growing, or around building capacity. What do you need to do? If you have 6 ATVs, how do you get to 60? Right. If you have 5 jet skis, how do you get to 50? Right. How do you really properly, strategically, pointedly move towards the next in your business ideas.
Right. And you've laid it out pretty clearly. You have the newbies to business, whether it's you're fresh out of college or you're an adult who's been working a 9 to 5 all your life and you've always wanted to own a business, right?
Absolutely.
Who else should attend this think tank? What's the breadth of persons that should attend it?
So I like to say that everyone that is in the tourism and hospitality entrepreneurship ecosystem.
Right.
Everyone, whether you are the person that's interested in providing financing opportunities. So, we invite, our banking professionals, commercial banks. Of course, the Bahamas Development Bank will be there. As I indicated, the Chamber of Commerce will be there. Anyone that provides even technical support to those persons who are entrepreneurs, this is also an opportunity for them, I believe, to be a part of the discussion, to be a part of, and to be listening to some of the needs, the concerns of entrepreneurs that are going to be in the room.
In addition to all of the golden nuggets we're going to get on being an entrepreneur and working in the tourism space, are there any other goodies or giveaways that people can look forward to?
Absolutely. We're really excited about our jackpot, which is why we're encouraging persons to register. Right. Go to tdcbahamas.com and register your business or register yourself, because there are 3 jackpots that we're going to be giving out at that time. Perhaps you don't have a business plan. We have a jackpot that allows you to sit with the nation's top business financial plan writer. You get it right there in the room. Awesome. We also have an opportunity to, I think there's a $2,000 jackpot that someone's going to win, and that's just for anything that your business needs, whether it's inventory, furniture, you need to change a part, whatever it is. And then, of course, the final jackpot is the web development, web design jackpot. And so if your business needs an e-commerce capable website, there is someone that is going to help you in designing that. And of course, they give you certain some months of free domain access and the rest of it for that period. So 3 exciting jackpots, valuing up to, I think, close to $10,000. You definitely want to be a part of this.
Definitely jackpots that are attractive to anybody in the entrepreneurial space, no matter what your experience or you're new. How can people sign up and register?
So again, they're going to go to the website, tdcbahamas.com, and there is a page. They will see Entrepreneurial Think Tank, and they will just register their name or their business. And of course, they want to be at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium, the auditorium there, at 5:45. It's going to be an exciting time. In fact, a little secret, we have our high school collab pop band that's going to be providing entertainment before, during, and after the event. Of course, refreshments. You need refreshments for Bahamians coming from work. Definitely. So on Tuesday at 5:45, we're excited to have everyone that's going to be joining us.
We're so excited. This sounds like a much needed gathering of minds, gathering of professionals. It seems like it's going to be very beneficial for those who attend. And so we're going to see everybody there on Tuesday, October 15th, 5:45, Baseball Stadium. Come with your thinking cap on, your entrepreneurial cap. Before we go, what is the spirit of an entrepreneur? If somebody's never been in this space, what is it that they need to walk into that room with?
I think it is calculated risk, as per the definition of what an entrepreneur is. Someone that just is a dreamer, but someone that is also now at the point of execution. I've been dreaming long enough, but I'm ready now to take that leap, because I know that this thing has potential, not just in my mind, but this thing, because of the experience of others who are going to be in the room, some like-minded persons in that spirit, I can access so much more. I think if you come with that spirit, you're going to get it.
It's where preparation meets opportunity, meets the entrepreneurship think tank, being put on by the TDC. We're going to see you October 15th, 5:45 at the baseball stadium, ready for those jackpots and those exciting discussions.
Indeed.
We appreciate all that you do. We look forward to the slew of businesses that are going to be rolling out in the next few months as a result of this think tank.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you, man. Thank you
so much. You're watching Moms at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
How important collecting your money can be to the success of your business. Start your relationship with Fidelity today so that we can show you the many options available to you with our merchant services. From click and pay options online to merchant terminals and e-commerce options. We're here to help your business succeed. For more details, speak to one of our business development officers at 356-7764 in Nassau or 352-6676 in Freeport. Visit our website at fidelitygroup.com or visit any of our branches.
Focall Holdings Limited is proud of its consistent growth and the financial success it continues to bring to many Bahamians who invest in the company. Focall is committed to ensuring optimal financial performance for its shareholders. Focall's leadership remains focused on superior customer service and operational excellence across all sectors. Focall, fueling growth for people.
African Things is your one-stop shop for everything African. Make a bold fashion statement with vibrant colors and intricate patterns inspired by the beauty of Africa. Find trendy contemporary looks for every occasion and enjoy custom tailoring. Shop jewelry, purses, art, cosmetics, and much more. African Things is located in the Dugard Plaza, Palmdale, next to McDonald's. Open Tuesday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come get your African Things. Good morning and welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. We're up dead early on another Feel Good Friday, and we're here at the mid-show, and we feel good because you stuck with us. My name is Mark Daniels, and thanks again for joining us. I enjoyed the first half of our show. If you were watching, we would have seen the discussion we had with the Tourism Development Corporation and discussing their entrepreneurship think tank. For you out there who've been thinking of how can I maximize that tourist dollar, you sit in traffic and you watch thousands of tourists walk past you on Bay Street every day, and you have that idea, you have that nugget, you've been planning and plotting. This is your time. Go to the think tank, get advice, get launched, get going. The time is now. There's no more time to wait. Remember that. Also, we enjoyed our segment with Bahamas when we spoke about their culinary and arts festival. Talk about culture being a combination of music, food, the arts. We get to feel it, see it, taste it. Make sure you check out the Culinary and Arts Festival happening the week of October 22nd to the 27th. Once again, we're glad you're stuck with us. We're going to have a great weekend, and we got a great second half of the show coming up. We're going to be talking with the National Training Agency about their new initiative called Transforming Lives. Looking forward to hearing more about that. Also, we're going to look back at our segment with the Chinese Dragon Boat Race that is happening this weekend, the Bahamian Chinese Dragon Boat Race. It's happening this weekend at Goodman's Bay, so don't miss that segment. We'll be right back, but let's check in with Brother Godfrey Burnside on the weather.
This is Weather at Sunrise.
Thank you, Mark, and good morning, Mohammed. Your second look at weather at sunrise, the tropics, and we have post-tropical cyclone Milton, and that's nearing Bermuda at this time. So it's fizzled out and joined up with that frontal boundary. Then we have tropical storm Leslie in the central tropical Atlantic at this time, and also we have a tropical wave that's in the east central Atlantic moving towards the west, and has a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days. On local scene, we have a weak frontal boundary across the Exomas Cat Island this morning that's going to trigger pockets of showers, particularly over the central and parts of the northwest Bahamas. In the marine forecast today, we do have advisory posted across the islands. In the northwest Bahamas, northwest to north winds at 20 to 25 knots, sea 7 to 10 feet. Those will be coming down late this afternoon into tomorrow. And in the central Bahamas, southwest to west at 15 to 25 knots, seas 4 to 6 to 9 feet. And then southwesterly at 15 knots, sea 3 to 5 feet over the southeastern islands. Then tomorrow, those winds come down drastically, northerly at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet, northwest Bahamas. Still have some swell, so they're up to about 6 to 9 feet. Light and variable seas 1 to 3 for central and southeastern islands. Still those swells about 5 to 7 feet. On Sunday, winds northeast at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet, northwest and central Bahamas. Northeast to east at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet over the southeastern islands. Your tides. You can expect a low tide at 8:20 this morning. Next high tide will be at 2:54 this afternoon. Low gain tonight at 9:31. Sunset 6:44 this evening, rising one 7:07. UV index 8, your water temperature 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and the moon phase first quarter. Your downward look. Still have that old frontal boundary fizzling out across the central Bahamas. So pretty good weekend still weather-wise, but we'll elevate when chances come the holiday Monday, where we have a trough that's going to move across the central islands, and that'll trigger off some pockets of showers and thunderstorms, particularly in northwest and central Bahamas over the next week. The temperature daytime will be in the upper 80s, at nighttime in the upper 70s. That pressure can follow good weather at sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Godfrey. Today kicks off our new monthly series called Transforming Lives with the National Training Agency, which was established in 2013 with a vision to create a workforce that is highly productive, service-oriented, globally competitive, and responsive to the dynamics of the Bahamian economy. Here to talk with us, we have Jadian Miller. He is the Business Development Manager and ILM Assessor with the National Training Agency. And we have Nakia Lang. She is the HR and Quality Assurance Manager with the National Training Agency. Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Great to have you all here. We are transforming lives, right? And that's what our segment is about. So let's talk a little bit about the agency. What services does the agency provide and why?
Thank you so much for asking. And good morning, Bahamas. So we have a few different services we provide. So we provide a job preparation and readiness program. That's through our entry-level workplace training program. That helps our young people who need workforce training. We also provide a job productivity and performance enhancement training. That's through the Institute of Leadership and Management that trains business professionals. We also have certification programs that are done through City and Guilds, Institute of Leadership and Management, and we have short customized trainings. Let's say for companies who just want customer service, we provide those customized trainings.
Why are these offerings important? What role does this play in the development of our business community?
Well, when you think about the business community and we look at things today, customer service is not where it needs to be.
Really?
Right? It has changed. Well, we
Really?
we all understand that, right? Things have changed. So what we're trying to do is raise the productivity and performance in the workplace. And that's what these programs target.
Fantastic. And once again, it's for persons who are entering the workforce who may not have had the experience, they may not have, had the summer jobs or the internships that would have maybe given them the experience, the professionalism. This is a great opportunity, and it's such a wide offering there for persons to learn. So what's the demographic of persons that the agency caters to?
All right, so the demographic that we cater to is 16 to 26-year-olds, and this is the demographic that we see have fallen below the 54%, that is. All right, these are the persons that may not have done well academically, and so the agency gives them a second chance through our programs.
Which is wonderful because, everyone deserves a second chance. Not everybody learns the same way, and sometimes life presents challenges, and so you might be delayed but not denied. So that's why we have the National Training Agency. Tell me a little bit about that 54% and why is it we're focusing on this group of people?
Okay, so that 54% is very important to us because those are the persons that have been ruled out, in a sense. They don't have the qualifications to get them into the workforce. So we bring them in, we assess them, and we train them. So we give them skills in like auto service and care, food and beverage, hospitality, teacher's aid, non-instructional teacher's aid, allied health for patient care technicians. And these are the persons that you may see in your hospitals or when you go to visit your doctors. And that speaks volumes to us because now these were the persons you were just looking at a few months ago as not having anything. And here we are having them fully up to par to go and transition into the workforce.
And this is why we're highlighting transforming lives. I can imagine how liberating and transformative that might be. You may feel as though you're being held back because of a mistake, something that you had no control over. And now you have the opportunity through the National Training Agency to level up, right?
Yes.
We leveling up like Beyonce.
Yeah.
So for those who do not fall within this age group or within this specific demographic, are there other programs from the agency that they can take?
So outside of the entry-level workplace training program that Ms. Lang just mentioned, we have our Institute of Leadership and Management. That's a paid program, but that helps to raise the productivity and performance in the workplace. And we also have the certificate programs I would have mentioned, certification programs, and the customized training programs that they can take advantage of for a cost.
So who takes the ILM program?
Yes, sir.
Who takes that? Who signs up for that? Or who should sign up for that?
So normally businesses would sign up their employees. So let's say, for example, they said they come to the agency and say, listen, we need more improvement in customer service. We need help with business writing. We need help with communication skills. We need help with teamwork. We need help with motivation. They come to us. And the Institute of Leadership and Management is headquartered in London. So what happens is the program is very strenuous. When I say strenuous, it means it's a lot of work, right? But it helps to improve productivity and performance. And guess what? They have to put together a portfolio that goes to London for evaluation. So it's not a local organization who evaluates this.
Right.
It goes to London, and once they approve the learner after they complete their work, then they get the certification.
Yeah, that sounds like a program we all could benefit from. And I learned something new, that companies can come to the National Training Agency and tailor a training program specific to their needs. For the program that's for the 15 to 26, how is that program funded?
Okay, so it's funded through government subvention, all right? So we get something from the government that will help fund that, as well as through our private sector partners.
Yeah, we need the village to pour in, right?
So it takes a village. So our village has come together collectively to ensure that these trainees get exactly what it is that they need to be able to progress into the workforce.
And I will always encourage the private sector to support programs like this, because you could be funding your next CEO.
That is correct.
That's going to come up through this program. You can your COO, CFO, the receptionist who everybody loves at the front door, that loyal employee that's going to stick with you for 30 years. You never know who's going to come through these pipelines, so you always got to chip in and contribute. To date, how many persons or young persons has the agency trained?
All right, so to date we have trained over 8,000 young persons from 2013 to current. Awesome. All right, so the agency is doing a brilliant job.
And what has been some of the feedback you would typically get from persons that come through your program? What do they say to you guys when they're all done?
Thank you. It's constant thank you. We always get positive feedback from the programs and exactly what it is that we're doing. Just recently, we had a trainee who's now working inside a doctor's office, and she would have written back to us to tell us, Ms. Lang, thank you so much. Mr. Miller, thank you so much for all that you've done. I have a new take as to what life has to offer for me now. I just thought that I would just stay at this point, but now here I am, I'm excelling. I'm going to go now and become a nurse. And these are the type of feedback that we're looking for, just to let us know that we are indeed transforming lives at the agency.
You are transforming lives. Y'all got me ready to cry. This is so touching. I love it. What type of person does it take to get through this program? Let's say you're somebody who's doing the entry-level program. What do they need to walk into that building with, and what are they going to walk out with?
First of all, you need to be determined. You need to have discipline. You need to be mentally prepared, because what happens is during this program, it's a free program, so it's free to the trainees. And you have to come there ready to work, ready to learn, right? Energetic and excited to take in information, because you're gonna have 4 weeks of soft skills. We have expert trainers who come and deliver the content. And then you have 10 weeks of practical skills training. So you have to come there and say, listen, we have 14 weeks to go. I have to be ready. And I know I'm not able to work, because we want to make sure we help unemployed persons who fall within that 54% that Ms. Lang would have mentioned. So it takes a lot of determination, takes a lot of focus. You want to make sure that you come and learn as much as you can, apply the information, show that you know what was presented, and you can actually apply that information. So it really takes someone who's strong, ready to go, and ready to change their lives.
The sky is the limit. I know there's folks watching this show right now who are thinking about, how do I sign myself up for the entry-level program or any of the other programs? So how do we sign up for the entry-level program?
All right, so they can do so by visiting our website, ntabahamas.org, or they can come down to our Gladstone office and register in person, or you can telephone us, 461-6000, and someone is ready and available to take your call and get you started right away.
Are there any prerequisites, or I just need to be determined, disciplined, ready to work?
Okay, so there are some prerequisites. You have to be between the ages of 16 to 26, unemployed. I'm so sorry, it's for unemployed persons, because like Jadian said, we need to make sure that you're focused. You're going to give us the 14 weeks that we need from you to be able to complete the course in its entirety.
Well, hey, I would like to think that if somebody is unemployed and they're driven and focused and ready to work, then they'll be waiting at the door from 7 a.m., ready to kick down the door, and they're ready to sign up again. Just drive home again the importance of these programs and what it means to our business community.
And in addition to what Ms. Lang said, also a valid Bahamian passport, like very important. So these programs are very important, because we understand that we want to make sure that in our economy, we want to be able to have high rankings for productivity within this region and in the Bahamas. And customer service, as we know, is very important, and training is very important. So all of these particular programs that we have help to target the workforce, help our young people to get trained for the workforce, and help our business professionals to raise the productivity and performance in the workforce.
I'm excited, and I'm so happy that you came on the show this morning, spreading the good news of how the National Training Agency is transforming lives one student at a time. Congratulations on all your successes to date and your future successes, pumping out a new generation of Bahamian workforce, community members. I'm so excited about this. Thank you all again for being on the show.
One trainee at a time.
One trainee at a time. I like that.
We're not a school.
There you go.
One trainee at a time.
One trainee at a time.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you all so much. We appreciate you all being on the show.
It's a pleasure being here.
Continue doing well. You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
The Euro device is very affordable. It allows you to increase your internet connectivity. You are able to do away with the buffering, say goodbye to the dead spots. It gives them a much more stable connection. Their customers are able to view their digital menus. The establishment is able to stream. It allows for everyone, the customers and the business operators, to have a much more robust and stable internet connectivity.
Welcome back. The third annual Bahamas Chinese Dragon Boat Festival is set for October 12th and 13th. Yes, it is back again, everyone. Here to tell us more are Susie Chan. She is the Vice President of the Bahamas Chinese Dragon Boat Association. We have Brent Wong. He's a coach with the Bahamas Chinese Dragon Boat Association. And Shakita Archer, our friend. She is the event organizer. Good morning and welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
I always gonna ask, where the boat?
Where the boat?
Where the boat? Supposed to have the boat there ready to go, right?
You know, we brought the boat last year.
Yeah, there you go. The boats will be out at Goodman's Bay.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. What is Dragon Boat Racing?
Dragon boat racing has been around for centuries, many years. We brought it to Bahamas 3 years ago. As you know, this is our third annual festival, and it started off basically. There was an emperor that had to go to sea, and they had to go and he died at sea, and they were giving like this. I call them Chinese tamale with this zhongzi, and that's how the festival started. Basically, it's been many, many years, thousands of years in history, and they get together at the 5th day of the 5th month in the lunar calendar, and that's how it sprung out. Nowadays, we use it as a therapeutic sport for breast cancer survivors, for anybody who wants to come out and have a good time. We encourage everyone to come and do that. We welcome all sizes, all shapes. You could swim, you can't swim. We have life vests that we put on you, and everything's good to go.
It is such a wonderful event. I remember the first year, there's so many things happening. You can find your place. You can be in the boat if you've been training. You can be on the shoreline cheering them on. You can go for a swim. There's many booths out there and things to display. How has it grown in its third year? How's the festival changed?
Oh, let me tell you, just by looking at the event itself, you can we find that there's so many tents.
Yes.
And what does tents represent? It represents the people. Yeah. So the first year we had 21 teams. Last year we ended up with 34 teams. This year, let me tell you, people are still signing up, and we have to continue adding tents. So it's going to be a fantastic time. And like you said, you know, there's a place for everyone. You can actually go into the water. We brought in the swim line so persons can actually just sit on the shore if you want to, if you can't swim, and enjoy the boat racing as well. There's going to be paddlers out there. You're not going to, you know, interrupt anyone because we have a spectator space. We have food and of course, Chinese cuisine and Bahamian cuisine on sale. There's drinks, lots of drinks. We have entertainment. So, you know, we've grown a lot. There's a lot to do, and it is a holiday weekend, so we encourage everyone to come out.
It is such a great day for the family, for the friends, for groups. Organize your crew, spend the day out there. It's a whole weekend. Just sleep out on the beach, right?
You know what? We can probably put some real tents out there.
Sleep out on the beach.
You can stay out, yeah.
So I want to talk to Coach. You know, you've been coaching along some of these teams. Just tell us, what are the benefits of Dragon Boat Racing and what it's been like working with the team so far?
I think the biggest factor besides
besides getting fit in a way that it doesn't seem apparent when you're actually looking at it from the shore. Most people think it's like it's all arms or upper body, but everybody who's been in a boat knows that it's literally full body.
Right.
But you know, once you get over your individualistic perspective, like I am in this boat,
Right.
what ends up happening is the second biggest benefit is the team building aspect of it.
Yes.
So literally, I've seen it happen from last year even to this year. There are people who, like the same 6 people show up,
Yeah.
and then towards the festival you have an additional 4, and then like the additional 4, like trying to catch up, like how come you all understand this? Well, it's because those 6 people train together to the point where they have certain unknown things that they've picked up together, and they now just operate with a knowing sense of things when they're not together.
It's one of the things I love about team sports and team dynamics. It's finding that harmony, finding that center point. And for those who haven't seen it, you know, so you have they're rowing and stroking. There's a drum going on, so they're on a rhythm. There's somebody kind of chanting along, and everyone's just in the zone. And it's a real life lesson, and it teaches you how to work in a team dynamic. What is the ultimate goal of this festival?
Well, ultimate goal is to help the breast cancer survivors, like in a therapeutic outlet. We also want to share this part as our giving back to the community. You know, sometimes you have some negative comments about the Chinese, they only making money or whatever, but this is our way of sharing our culture and giving back, and basically showing part of ourselves. You know, we want to would you say bridge the gap of sharing our cultural differences and whatnot, just being one, and also to have a good time. You know, this is a time for everyone to bring their family out, get together with their friends, you know, just hang out and have a great time.
Yeah, you're bringing people around a very important cause, breast cancer awareness, being a support to those who survive and that are striving. Once again, it's a cultural exchange.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
I would meet people out there that I wouldn't normally see, you know, if I'm walking into the supermarket.
And another big goal that we're trying to do is make this a tourism event.
Yes.
We hope that every year it becomes larger and larger, and that, you know, we even have people reaching out to say, oh, this year we can't make it, but we want to come next year. You know, so we want to build this as a tourism event, and go from there.
You know, we're talking about breast cancer, we're talking about cultural exchange and tourism, but at the core of it is competition. Tell us about these teams, because these teams are competitive. This isn't just a fun thing for some people.
Now I'm going to swing this over to Brent, because Brent is now he's a real official. He's a certified official for this. He's traveled and he has the experience. So I want to turn that over to Brent, because Brent is, of course, coaching all of these persons, right? And we
Tell us about some of the teams.
Consecutive ones.
So I'd say a good composition of the teams are really corporate based. So you'd have there's a number of those businesses right here on Collins Avenue, right? Yeah. So they would mostly comprise of the people that actually work at those companies. But after a while, you know, people have things going on. So what happens is, to make the full crew, they'd call a family member, friend, somebody else who could, you know, have an interest in the sport. And the other aspect of it is you have entire organizations outside of corporate. You actually have, for instance, like the junior teams. Junior teams will be comprised of a number of students from different schools. And they form that team. There's actually Lend a Hand. There's also Urban Renewal that actually has junior teams as well. The thing that I'm excited about, especially after coming back from the Club Crew World Championships in Ravenna, is that if they get good enough, they have qualifying times, and they have sufficient sponsorships, they can absolutely qualify for World Championships, National Championships, and Regional Championships, like the Can-Ams next year.
Oh, we ready? You know,
that's a big deal.
We like to qualify, I think. So we add this one to the list. Just tell us worldwide, and we mentioned it. You mentioned some other competitions. It's a popular sport, correct?
Yeah.
Very, very popular.
As a team, we've been to Panama, right, Brent?
Yep, last year.
Over 1,200 participants. Just last month, you went, and Dr. Chin and Dr. Shea as officials. They went to Ravenna, Italy, and there, how many people did you guys see?
It was 7,000 people present, 6,000 were athletes.
So
everybody else
these-
was supporters and
These are the
team
goals that
managers.
we're trying to build to.
Don't worry, we're going to blow that out of the water. Remind us again everything that's going to be happening over the weekend. We got the races going on. We have some other events happening as well.
We have the cultural display. We have lion dancing. We have the kung fu masters coming out. We have singers coming out.
Yes.
We have Stilit coming out.
Yeah, the party animal.
Yeah, we have DJ. Food and drinks. So we really wanted to be spectators to come out, enjoy themselves, take a look. If you're not familiar with the dragon boat, see what it's all about, and just come and have a good time.
Take pictures with the boat as well, and I'd like to take an opportunity too to invite all of the cancer survivors to come out, even if you're not in the boat. Come on out. We do have a flower ceremony, a pink ceremony is what we call it, and that, let me tell you, that is fantastic. It is beautiful, and it's emotional as well. But we invite all cancer survivors, no matter if it's breast or any type of cancer you may have, or you have a family member. Just come on out and experience it. It's such a wonderful time. And you talk about competition. Let me tell you, the military, they're true.
I want to know who's the reigning champ from last year.
Immigration, right?
No,
there's not immigration.
No. The reigning champs actually is the conquerors. But Defense Force are like second, right?
Yeah, I think
the Defense Force are
competition
really
is hot.
It's hot.
Competition is hot.
It's already revving up, so it's good.
I would say for anybody planning on going out, get out there early.
Yeah.
Bring your umbrella. Wear your cool. Wear something
Shorts,
white.
slippers.
It's a beach day, right?
Yeah, it is definitely a beach
Tell people
day.
about the times of the event.
So October 12th and 13th, which is Saturday and Sunday, we start at 9 o'clock. Of course, we're going to have breakfast out there as well, so you don't have to worry about bringing anything. Come out, bring your breakfast. We're there from 9 to 5 all day. There's a little break in the middle, for us to just unwind a bit. And then Sunday, we start again, full-on competitions with all the teams again, starting at 9 o'clock. So, and we'll be there a little bit later because we know that Monday is a holiday.
Oh, there you go.
So why not stay a little bit later and have a really, really good time? Sit down, hang out, relax on the beach.
I'll tell everybody that Sunday
Please
afternoon
do.
is a great party.
It is.
Lots of food.
Saturday and
Yes.
Sunday.
Yeah, right.
Saturday and
Both evenings,
As long as people's around, we're there.
We're staying around. But we appreciate you guys again. Anything you want to say to the Bahamas? Anybody watching who you want them to know about this Bahamas Chinese Dragon Boat Festival? What do you want them to know?
It's not just competition, but of course competition is nice and fun, right? But it's about fellowship. It's about understanding different cultures and coming to experience that. And that's what life is about, experiences. So we want to create that experience on October 12th and 13th for all of Bahamas to come. We have persons who are coming, who are flying in as well, and they're coming in for a good time. So persons who are on island, come and experience it. I know there's a lot of stuff going on too, that holiday weekend.
Right.
But Goodman's Bay is the place to be.
Add that to your list of things to do on the holiday weekend. I think it's going to be the most happening on Goodman's Bay.
I hope to see you there, Mark.
We can be there. Full crew. Appreciate y'all as always. Looking forward to another successful event, and we'll see y'all on the beach.
Yeah.
All right.
Great, thanks.
Y'all get ready. We hitting the beach. We'll be right back.
Join us for Exuma Business Outlook, October 17th at Grand Isle Resort. Find out what is driving positive change for the future of Exuma. Keynote speaker MP for Exuma and Deputy Prime Minister I. Chester Cooper. Engage with panelists and presenters on better outcomes for the economy, business development, sustainable infrastructure, airports and airlift, technology, and more. Register today at tclevents.com.
That's going to do it for us today on Bahamas at Sunrise on another Feel Good Friday. Thanks for sticking with us, kicking off your weekend in the best way possible. I want to encourage you to enjoy your holiday weekend. Take the time yourself this weekend, maybe sleep in, maybe hit the farmers markets, go to the beach, go visit that old friend you haven't spoken to in a while. The weekend is yours. We're going to see you at the Bahamas Chinese Dragon Boat Race at Goodman's Bay, and enjoy your holiday. We'll see you on Monday. Be safe. Stay dry.